Hi, so today we're going to make a stir fry, and we're going to just do a vegetable stir fry. Okay, if you want to go home, when you get home, if you want to add some meat to it, that's fine, but in school we're just going to do a vegetable stir fry. So I'm going to take a carrot and I'm going to put a carrot in my stir fry. So I'm going to peel that away from me using the potato peeler. And I'm just going to take the top and the bottom off the carrot, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bridge method, and I'm going to cut that in half with my knife. Okay, that gives me a sturdy base to then cut the rest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make now batons with the carrot by cutting along the carrot like so. Okay, and I'm going to make this julienne, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them a little bit thinner so they'll cook quicker, and I'm going to cut them again using my claw method. Okay, then I'm going to take the carrot and I'm just going to cut that in half. Okay, so I've got some batons ready to use. I'm going to do the same again with the other side of the carrot. Cut that down, and I'm just going to turn those over and then cut down again through the carrot on the straight edge so it doesn't slip around too much, so it's safe to use. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those again in half, so all my batons are the same size. I'm then going to take my pepper, half a pepper, you only need half a pepper, it can be any colour, doesn't matter, and I'm going to literally just slice those into some baton shapes. Okay, and then I'm going to do some spring onion. So with the spring onion, I'm just going to top and tail it. Just take those parts off, and I'm just going to take off that outer layer. Take that outer layer off like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them at an angle like that, so they're ready to go in. So when we're making a stir fry, we kind of want uniform pieces that are going to cook roughly at the same time. I'm just going to do 3 of those. Okay. I don't want you bringing in too much ingredients because it takes a bit of time to cook. So I'm also going to do some broccoli florets. So I'm just going to cut those through. So again, they're in nice uniform pieces. You could use some cabbage as well if you wanted to add a little bit of cabbage or pak choy or some mushrooms. But if you're going to add any other ingredients, make sure you bring it in already prepared. So we're going to turn our wok onto a very high heat. Make sure it's turned on there. We're going to heat up the pan, and we're going to put a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of oil into the bottom of the pan. We're going to cut up a little bit of ginger to go in that. Going to cut off the skin of the ginger, and I'm going to dice that, cut that up. Okay. Just cut that up, and then I'm going to use some got any other things like garlic, you can put some garlic in there, some chilies in there. Yep, no, that's some ginger. And some more coriander if you'd like. So I'm just going to pop that in. So my pan's really hot now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the carrot in there. And then you'll see that that's starting to, so that oil looks like it's ready. And I'm going to put all my vegetables and my garlic and my coriander. I'm going to put that into the pan. And because it's stir fry, I'm just going to keep stirring that continually on the high heat. Now you can add some other ingredients in there if you wish. I use hard spice at home, so if you've got anything like that you want to bring in, you can. You can add some soy sauce. So on the recipe there's some soy sauce, or you can use those packet flavourings like chow mein, just to give that a little bit of flavour. So I'm going to stir that continually so it doesn't burn. So I don't want this to burn, but it's in our carrots and in our onions and in our peppers we have natural sugars, and those natural sugars, they start to brown once the liquid has reduced, liquid content has reduced. They will start to brown with the heat and the sugar reaction, and that is your caramelisation. So it's occurring there. So as you can see, I've got lots of different coloured vegetables in there. These brightly coloured vegetables will have vitamin A in them, and vitamin A is very good for your eyes. Helps the retinas and stops the night blindness. You've got vitamin C in there, and vitamin C is very good for just general health, especially if you've got a cold. So keep stirring those. You'll see the colour. But because I'm continually stirring, that just means that my vegetables are not burning. They are just cooking as I'm continually stirring. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take that off the heat while I show you this. I'm going to use some noodles. Now these noodles are called straight to the wok noodles. So what that means is they have already had water added to them. So they're not the dry noodles. We're not going to have dry noodles. We're going to have straight to the wok noodles. And what that allows you to do is just add them straight into the wok, and we don't need to boil them or add any water to reconstitute them. Add those, and then you just need to continue stirring, and then you can use soy sauce, or some soy sauce over the top, and that will give it lots of flavour. Now soy sauce is quite salty, so you won't need to add any extra salt to this because the soy sauce is quite salty as it is. Okay, and then you just need to stir that and continually stir that. If you don't continually stir your noodles once they're in, what will happen is they will stick to the bottom of the pan, and then you'll find your pan very hard to clean. So you just need to finish those off, get those flavours cooked out and put into your vegetables. And then you can add fresh chilies to this, fresh garlic, fresh ginger, give it that extra flavour. And then I'm just going to add my coriander at the end. Those lids off. You can snip them with the scissors, going to put some coriander in there, give that a last stir at the end, and that just gives it a garnish and a bit of more flavour. And then that's my stir fry. Very colourful. The vegetables don't need to be overcooked, they need to be quite firm to the bite. And that's my stir fry. Thank you.